Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So we are doing another energy checkup on you guys to see how you're all doing, and I am excited because before I started I did a little meditation to see what kind of the energy collectively was with everyone, and I feel like we are in the middle of we're in the 4D right now where we're not really sure how things are going. We feel like things are going good, but we're kind of like in this little bit of a limbo state, and we just need to see the full picture here, because I feel like everyone's looking outwardly. So that might mean for some people that people are just kind of looking out for things that's happening around them and they're not really having the time to look in. So I felt like that was something that was kind of happening with people. And as well, I feel like things are going to come full circle, because the way that I was in meditation, it was kind of like I was just seeing a semicircle. And then when I turned around, I seen like, okay. And I understood things a lot more. So I feel like that's kind of collectively what is going on with people right now. So it's a good energy. I feel like there's a lot of new things going to be coming for the next couple of weeks for people, depending on when you watch this. And yes, for anyone that is new here, my name is Joseph Moon, and the way that I do my readings here on YouTube and my private readings is I use my intuition and channel for the first part, and then I use one of the decks for the last little bit to just give some more clarity and more depth to what I am giving you advice on, or guidance, or whatever. So we have 3 lovely decks. So this is, choose one of the ones that speaks to you the most. This is group number 1. There you go. This is group number 2. Don't know why I'm showing you the back of this, because I felt like that image might speak to people. And this is group number 3. So take as much time as you need. Also kind of have an intention for what you want to hear as well. That also works. And yes, if you would like a private reading, I am starting back again. So the link is down below for my website. I will be putting more. Right now there's only 1 reading up, but I will be putting more. And yes, all of my private readings are live readings that are on Zoom. So it's me and you, and we see each other and talk to each other, because I really like communicating with you guys and really seeing the people on the other side of the screen. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello, group number 1. So I was already getting I feel like the intro definitely spoke to you guys probably the most, because just my initial feeling, excuse me, I've definitely been feeling that there is a lot going to be changing for you in the near future, very near. I feel like it's just the dawning, like it's like breaking dawn with you guys, because I feel like you had went through probably recently or this whole year or whatever, you've went through your dark night of the soul, and probably more so than a lot of people. And I feel that now you are becoming more grounded and more centered, and you're starting to find your place again. You're starting to build a really good foundation for yourself. So that's something that I just wanted to start with. But yeah, I'm going to kind of try and connect a little deeper here for a second, so just bear with me. Okay, I'm seeing that you might have been in a situation where you were kind of surrounded by probably a group or a work environment or something where you had a collective group of people that had very big opinions and things like that, okay? And now I'm feeling like you are being taken out of that situation, whether you like it or not, because it's for your better. It's for your own good, basically. Because I seen you branching off, literally like I seen a piece of fruit falling off a tree. So you're making your own path now. You're kind of stepping away and you're planting your own seed as well. So I literally seen that you're really sitting with yourself. I seen someone like planting a seed, but I saw tulips growing. So I don't know if you've got some sort of a connection with that. I really feel like you are kind of needing a little bit of more support spiritually from plants and more earth elements and stuff like that. So not really spirit guides. I am seeing for you guys as well, Mars is a celestial being that might want to work with you. So working with them means just kind of reading up about Mars and understanding where it is in your astrology or in your chart or anything like that. Just kind of acknowledging Mars, because the power in that planet has something to do with this red earth root chakra energy, those tulips, those dark red tulips. I'm seeing that. So a lot of that is kind of where your energy is at the minute. So kind of connecting that and doing your own kind of more in-depth research on those things, because that plant specifically and that planet are two things that are wanting to kind of connect more with you. I'm also feeling like you are just there's like this thing in the law of one, because I'm hearing harvest, so I'm going to talk about that. I feel like you're just kind of out of that 3D consciousness, whereas maybe the collective people that were around you, you kind of now had made a decision that you were going to step out of that. So I'm seeing that playing out. Either it's just happening, or it's just happened, or it's already manifesting for you and you're going to just naturally flow into it. I just see a lot of meditation and sitting outside. I'm seeing the sun as well. So Mars, the sun, and tulip are three energies that are connecting with me, telling you that you need to spend more time, just maybe something that I've been doing, even though I don't get a lot of time to do this, is sun gazing, because here in Ireland the sun's not always here. But when it is here, just before sunset, 30 minutes before, I just go out and sit and gaze into the sun for a little bit. It's meant to be very spiritual and very enlightened. Hi. I don't know how that cut off or why that cut off, but that never happened before. It usually cuts off if like I lose memory or something, or if someone phones, but it just cut off. So I don't know what that meant. It was very bizarre. But anyway, as I was saying, I was talking about sun gazing and all of that. It's very enlightening, and it's very much something that is needed for people right now, because it activates your DNA, which we're all going through activations right now. So even doing that is going to give you a better sleep, raise your immune system massively. Like anyone that is afraid of corona or anything like that, that's going to raise your vibration and your immune system massively. And yes, also just being in nature is going to ground you. So everything, all of it collectively is working in your favor right now. And I'm definitely seeing massive things for you in the future, even though it mightn't seem like it right now, because you're in that, again, everything that you had in your 3D reality, your job, relationships, everything that's been taken away from you, ripped out, to make a new space, okay? Your old space was not okay. You need a new room, home, environment, people, everything. That's all being taken away for a reason, and you have to try and come to some sort of understanding of how you can really, move past all of this, because I'm telling you, once you kind of like let go and understand that the universe is letting me know that you are safe, we are all safe, and that we are definitely moving into a very good timeline for the future. So it's nothing to worry about. Everything that's playing out right now is just kind of a purge for humanity. So yeah, I do feel that you deserve a lot of the things that you've been working on. So you've really been doing a lot of writing. You've been doing a lot of either writing, studying, or learning, or something to do with words. Definitely. I'm seeing a lot of words and getting thoughts out on paper and stuff like this. So all of that is starting to work in your favor, okay? Anything else I'm seeing? Yeah, the harvest. The harvest was something that I wanted to talk about. So it's like you've came out of that 3D consciousness and now you're in the 4D. So it's just, everything's kind of playing out. And you're starting to understand different systems. You're starting to understand different like things that work for you and might not work for others. And you're starting to understand people's opinions might not be something that you resonate with, but that's okay. You're starting to figure everything out. You're becoming a someone who's finding peace and harmony in solitude, okay? That is what I'm picking up. I think that's all. So now I'm going to use the tarot deck that you guys chose, okay? So, hold on, I just need to, I thought that was going to fall. Right, okay. Okay, any additional messages for group number 1 for their energy? For you guys, I feel like I only need to pull 2 cards because I'm feeling balance. The Hermit. Do we need more clarification? So yes, you are definitely finding, you're finding things tough. This is a very, quite haunting and almost like being afraid of spending time alone, but also it's needed. It's very much needed. You're finding your light feeling closed off from everyone. Like you're almost having a little bit of FOMO or energy like that, or like things ever going to go back to normal? Am I ever going to meet people who see things the way that I see it? You are. You just need to do the time alone. You need to become one with yourself, definitely. And it's like, I'm seeing this, he's holding the lamp here. I've never really seen this before, but I kind of see at the minute, you're kind of holding your energy outside. I'm so sorry, group number 1. I don't know why this keeps happening tonight. Must be weird energy in the room. So I'm not sure why my video keeps stopping. But anyway, this happened one time way in the past, actually, when I had a spirit in my room. So there must be something in here that just needs a little bit of acknowledgement. So we will acknowledge that and ask for it to stop. Thank you very much. So yes, as I was saying, I feel like you're holding your energy outside of you. Notice how I said that and then the camera cut off. But anyway, your energy is kind of outside of you and you're just, it's close. It's right there. It's just, you're trying to find where and when it will start to, you know, merge with you. So your soul, some part of your soul that's waiting to kind of come in to your body and be in harmony with you again. That's what this is all about, okay? So this is happening now in the next week. I'm feeling 2 weeks because number 2 is also resonating with me. So let's just see as well, is there anything else that we are picking up here for group number 1? The 5 of Wands. I mean, there's matches here. I'm literally seeing you. This is kind of, for me, a little bit hard as well because there are certain memories that I'm almost seeing you like literally having to throw or delete pictures or of someone who might have made you feel sad, or some sort of like trying to Control, delete, or Alt Control, what is it? I don't know. You know, when you try and delete, whatever. That just came into my head. But like, you're literally something like technology wise, where you're having to get rid of stuff, burn it, get rid of it, delete it out of your life. Stuff that you've been holding on to. That's what I'm seeing here with this Five of Wands. And you're kind of as well being like, I'm ready to do this. I'm seeing this maybe it's a relationship, like also maybe getting rid of someone's stuff because you're ready now, you've moved on. You're like, I don't need that anymore. I don't need this person's energy lingering in my home. I don't need their number on my phone. You figure it out or resonate it with you. But you know what I mean. Generally, I just see something being destroyed, burned, okay? But yes, that is all that I have for you today, grip number 1. And leave a comment down below if this resonated. And I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, grip number 2. Just before we begin, I am having technical spiritual difficulties. I had it with grip number 1. The camera keeps cutting off. Hasn't happened to me for a very long time, so there must be, I do feel there is an energy in this room, so I will have to do a little cleansing maybe tonight. I don't know where that's come from. Hasn't happened to me in a long time, but it's been cutting off for some reason. I'm not sure. So anyway, I am going to kind of try and ground myself for a second and feel what I am feeling. There is definitely healing, heart chakra healing going on with this group. Because I am seeing balance. Yes, I'm seeing balance. Maybe you are a Libra. Okay. Right, okay, I've got it. So I am seeing that there is not much drama going on, but I am seeing that there is a little bit of you having to try and, you know, take a step back and observe what someone is trying to tell you, because I don't know if you're really getting it. Because it's not that you're ignoring someone in an ignorant way or anything. It's just you're not really tuning into something that I am hearing that has been showing up for you quite a lot recently. And it has to do with let's just connect with what energy I'm feeling right now, because I am hearing Amazon or Arizona. I'm not sure which one that was. Arizona, maybe you're from Arizona, or Amazonian rainforest. I'm feeling tribal, okay? So I feel like signs have been showing up for you, and it's happened like a few times where you're not trying to look out for it, okay? But it's been showing up. So I'm feeling like you need to take a step back and observe what the universe is trying to show you, okay? Don't try and look for a blue butterfly, you know, like typical law of attraction thing that they tell you to do. Don't try and look for something, just notice what is showing itself to you, because that's when you really know what energy is trying to connect with you, what spirit guides are trying to connect with you. Because I am seeing like, again, those, what do you call it, Ma'at? I think I'm pronouncing that right. You know, it's an Egyptian god or goddess. I'm not sure which one. Doesn't really matter because it's an archetype energy. But it's to do with the weighing of the heart, if you know that, and balance, and knowing what way to live your life and what way is respected by the gods and goddesses to ascend, basically, is what I'm seeing for you. And I feel like maybe connecting in with Egyptian kind of energy as well. Just I'm just seeing that. But also I'm seeing that you also need to try and say, for example, someone, a family member or something is trying to tell you that maybe it's time that you started looking for a new hobby or something, okay? And you have been kind of saying this, but you haven't really been doing it. And everyone keeps telling you, and you've heard it now a few times, and you're like, yeah, I will, yeah, I will. But you're not doing it. That's what I'm feeling as well. There is some sort of, you're giving yourself time to heal, but I feel like you have healed. You're ready now to like move past that, but you're kind of staying in like, I just want to heal. I just want to stay here and heal, but I feel like you are healed. I feel like your heart chakra is open. So if you're trying to heal and be more loving to yourself, now the thing that you can do is be more loving by literally going out and doing things that you love. Because now you are kind of healed for me in a lot. Okay, it cut off again. I'm sorry. Let's continue. I'm trying to hold the energy, the space in the room, because I lost myself for a second. I actually forgot what I was talking about. Hold on a second, because I'm picking something up here. You're seeing, I seen someone like in a gym. You know, in a gym when they have those ropes that they climb to get to the top? It's like you've got yourself up to this point where you hit the roof and you want to kind of break through the roof. It has a lot to do with like trying to break through what's in your way, but you need to just come back down. It's like you just want to stay there holding, you got all the way up there and you're like, now what? I've done all this work, now what? I'm getting that energy, which is weird. It's like, no, you need to come back down, because the people back down here in the gym, they want to have a go. They want to hear how it was for you, how you got up there so high. I feel like now is your time to kind of like teach, but also take a step back and see where people are at. Meet them where they're at, because you're not really meeting people where they're at. That is what I'm picking up with your energy, okay? And yeah. I'm also, if there is any small amount of you, if there's any people that are friends of yours that are kind of, you know, haven't been great to you, they're going to have their own lessons to learn. So don't really send any hate to anybody. You shouldn't do that anyway. Sometimes it's hard, I know. Sometimes I'm like, but like we try and catch yourself if you're like, oh, I wish that person would just, or whatever. They're going to have their own lessons to learn from this. So just understand that. But yeah, I think that's all I have been feeling really. So I'm going to pull cards. This deck actually has, I use it in two different ways. It's like a tarot deck, and it's kind of also got extra cards. I use them kind of like oracle messages. So that is how we're going to do that. I'm going to pull two cards. I think that's what I'm going to do for everyone now. Done it for group number 1, so I'm going to do it for group number 2. Okay, let's see. Any additional messages here? It's funny actually, this deck is very Egyptian style. I didn't even, oh, that was weird. Just kind of. 4 of coins. This might, okay, this is funny because I am seeing that ascension again, trying to go up. Okay, it's you're carrying a lot of, yeah, it's like you've done a lot. You carried so much weight with you, and on the way it got easier and easier, and you were like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, whatever this is, whatever this thing that you've situation in your life that you've been working through to get over, you've really got there. You're at the top now. But I'm starting to feel that you're almost a little bit anxious to let go a little bit. That's what, because with the Four of Coins, it's kind of like keeping your energy to yourself, keeping your stuff to yourself. Almost not, it's not like I'm not getting a miserable, like stingy kind of energy. I'm not getting that, which with this card, which sometimes you would pick that up. It's not like that at all. It's almost like I want to protect myself from people who might hurt me or might steal from me or steal my energy or anything like that. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like I've worked my way up there to that point, but I'm seeing that you kind of need to come back down a little bit, because there's still, that is also part of your healing. Learning that you can't always stay there, up in that energy up there, wherever that is. I don't know where that is. But I hope that makes sense for you guys. And I'm going to choose one of these. And what's the worst that can happen, honestly? Like, I feel like sometimes people forget that we are living in a reality that is almost like a game. If I'm being honest, this is all a game. We get to choose what we want to do. We get to choose what we want to feel. We get to choose how we want to act. And that is hard to really grasp, but it's the truth. And a lot of small things that you can do that you don't want to go maybe necessarily back to. I haven't even looked at this card yet, but we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is literally how I'm feeling with your energy. It's like you are at a point, you are at a very good point in your life where you're understanding everything, but you're almost afraid of the side that you do understand. I feel like you do understand the trauma and all of this and everything, and you're kind of focusing on that. There's a lot of healing still going on, but I feel like you've healed. You don't really have anything to fear right now, because you've got luck on your side. You've got so much good people around you. You've got, even I'm seeing this has to do with your astrology at the minute, your chart or whatever, or you're starting to really start to pull energy in that is good for you. And it's like you've collected all this good energy and you're like, something's gonna happen, something might happen, it can't stay this good forever. That is a self-limiting belief that you need to just get rid of, because you can have luck on your side as long as you just have a different perspective on it. That is what I'm seeing, okay? So just bear that in mind, because I feel like one more card. We will just pull one more of these, because I feel like your energy group number 2. I feel like you are such an interesting bunch of people. Not in a like weird way. Like interesting, and like I could get to know you, I could get to talk to you. The Wasteland. I'm feeling like with the Wasteland, this is the change that you're afraid to make. You're afraid to understand what's happening outside of you, okay? I'm seeing like maybe you're kind of staying in this little castle here, being a little bit of a hermit, kind of not really going out and exploring, okay? The wasteland, the stuff that's going on outside, okay? Because there is a lot of scary shit happening. There is a lot of fires happening at the minute, okay? There's a lot of stuff that's kind of like, we're a little unsure, but that is just not something that you should try and focus your attention on if you aren't someone who wants to. I happily can look at things like this, darker stuff, because I like to get into the dark stuff to pull something from it. I like to get there because there's always light in everything, the darkest of the dark, there is something there that has to be pulled, that I will understand for myself. I will have a trigger or something that I'll be like, that's not right for me. I'm that weird person who does that. I'm like, I'm getting triggered by this, but why am I getting triggered? And then I'll get angry and I'll work myself up, and then I'll be like, that's just the way I do it. But some people don't want to do that. Some people just don't want to, and that's fine too. But you still have to come down and do it in a different way. You don't have to like really like acknowledge all of the dark shit that's going on in the world. You don't have to do that. You just have to really understand your own dark shit, okay, within you, and kind of really, because I feel like you're so centered, but you're just too much up in your head space at the minute. You're not really feeling the energy of people around you. It's almost like you kind of are a little bit distant and social distant. I don't know. But yeah, I think I talked too long. So yes, I'm trying to make these shorter, but I just really enjoy talking. So thank you all so much for watching. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Aloha, group number 30. I don't know why that was my intro, but it was. I think it's that deck actually. It's very surfer vibes, so maybe you're a surfer. Anywho's, so I just want to say that my phone keeps cutting out. I'm not sure what's going on with the energy in the room right now, but we will work on that after this is recorded. So I'm going to kind of try and connect with your energy a second. Oh. I'm feeling pain here. And very hot. So maybe some of you have I'm feeling like some of you may have one of your children got sick or got something. Temperature, or there's some sort of a worry here. I'm picking that up for some people, that maybe you're a little bit like, you know, you're happy for your kids growing up, but at the same time you're worried about them growing up in a world that you're not sure about. I just want to say, oh, whoa, that was very great visual there. I just seen, I'm not sure if you have seen any pictures of, 3D and 5D keep coming to me, keep resonating with me, with all of you guys. So it's probably why I'm resonating with it so much, because it's probably I need to pass it on to you. But I just saw a visual of like the 3D earth and the 5D earth, and you are probably worrying a little bit of how things are going to go like in the next couple of years. Anyone that has kids, and even anyone that doesn't have kids, like maybe you're thinking like, do I even want to bring a child into this world? I feel like that's a thought as well. So it's kind of, you're unsure, you're uncertain, and you are not sure about that part of life. And also it's kind of there. Anyway, the visual that I seen, I just seen the 5D earth, and you're going towards that. Okay, so don't worry about that. But anyway, I'm also picking up here that you are having there's frustration in your energy, in your thoughts at the minute. It has to do with having two decisions, okay? And the decisions that it's not really like there's a decision that you need to make, and it's easy. It's just hard because it's something that you've been doing for such a long time and you've held on to it. So whatever that decision is, it's something that you really find hard to let go of, but you know in your heart that you have to let go of, and it's really just kind of a mind fuck. It's really like hurting your head. It's giving you like, it's like you've learned something. It's like you've learned information and you can't unlearn it. So you just have to let go of it, but you're just not really at the point that you want to do that yet. Also, I am seeing that you are... My head just is pounding at the minute. I feel like you're spending too much time at a screen, or working too hard, or just eye strain or head, like, I feel like your physical eyes are kind of sore or hurting at the minute because it has to do with your third eye as well. I feel like you're having a little bit of a battle between your intuition and what you're used to. Okay, so I feel that internal battle here. I feel like I'll... Sorry, I seen you like dodging it, like, and then trying to make it smooth and dance. It's just something I saw. So it's like, when the going gets tough, you just like, you lose your shit a little bit, and then you just kind of like, whatever, I'm fine. It's just my personality, whatever. It's kind of, you're trying to like brush things off that are happening at the minute. That's what I'm picking up. I'm not sure if that angel, yeah. This is an angel that doesn't really come up. I have never worked with that angel, but it has popped up for me in the past. The angel is called Cassiel. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Cassiel. And that angel has, I'm not sure. This angel is somewhat kind of an angel that doesn't really work with people that much. It's not, I feel like it has to do with you finding your own time to have the balance between work and enjoying your free time, and also having time with others. So this angel is kind of someone who maybe might help you find the time. Also, like, you know, I'm hearing Sunday is your day for you. Okay, Sunday is your day of rest. Sunday is also the day of the sun. So it's about recharging on that day, like proper. I do not know what that was. I heard something. I felt something. I'm glad I caught that on camera. And I don't even know what I was talking about. There is definitely something in this room. I'm sorry guys, it's not your energy, it's my energy. Or something that I was working with Mopacho earlier on. Sorry, I'm just grounding myself a second because that was very weird. Okay. I'm hearing that your appetite is not very good at the minute either. And that's a little bit worrying from what I am feeling. It's like you kind of need a little bit of nutrients to get your headspace in the right way, or aligned with what you're wanting, because you're working yourself too much to the point where you're not eating. And also, okay, I'm getting Mopacho coming in, so I'm not sure if Mopacho's energy, I say Mapacho, sorry, correcting me. just because he's saying like you have so much things that you're missing out on because you're focusing too much on everything, whatever it is that you're focusing on right now. It's like that's it. And like Mopacho is kind of trying to tell me that, because he shows himself to me as like an older kind of man with like a little stick, and he's just got his big beard. That's the way he shows himself to me. If you don't know who Mopacho is, it's the tobacco plant, the spirit. And yeah, he's showing me like, you don't want to just get older and not enjoy juicy fruits and even like a little bit of the bad foods every now and again, like just enjoying eating and, sitting with your food. That is coming up for me. Okay. Also, I feel like maybe you are not ready to let go of someone, or you're protecting someone and you're not letting them face their own demons. Picking that up. That's something that has to do with letting go. There's the general energy I'm getting at the minute is pulling things out of your energy. Like I'm literally seeing the way I seen it, it was like, in a magic trick where they keep pulling the thing out of the sleeve. That's the way I seen it, but it was like different colors coming out of your aura. That's how I saw this. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of things that you need to let go of, but you spent too much time focusing. It's not that you have issues with this or anything. I feel like you're someone who's very good at acknowledging it, but it's just like you really wanted to just want things to work out this way because everything's going really good for you, I feel like. And there's just a little bit of, turning the dial down a little bit, turning the energy down a little because you're pushing it. You're going to start to push it now. And when you push it, you know what happens. You become overworked, overtired, and yeah, that is what I have. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. I don't know how many I pulled for the other groups, but let us see. Any additional messages for any? I actually want to ask, I'm actually going to ask the angel Cassiel for a message. Why did you show up? Because that angel, I'm not sure about the energy. I think he just wanted to pass a message. I'm not sure if that's an angel you would want to connect with or work with or anything, but I just picked that up. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, support. I feel like he's showing himself in that guy up there. So I feel like you might have someone that you're working on. I feel like you're working on something with someone, okay? And the way that Castiel is like, I'm not sure because the 2 energies are coming in. I feel like you've got support all around you from these 2 different spirit guides. So it's kind of that. It's kind of choosing what you want to help with whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because there's that, I've seen, this is kind of as well what I'm seeing, like see, what do you call this? The thread? I don't know. That's that thing that I was seeing, like pulling out of you. I feel like you, at the minute, the more things you experience and like getting back eating and working on your health and all of this and getting out and understanding what it means to not always work or not always focus on one thing, you're going to have so much more things come to you. You're going to have so many more experiences. You're going to have so many more things happen to you. And I think that's what it is. It's like you can work on 3 different creative projects that come from 3 different energy sources. So like the green energy, this is something that your heart wants. The red energy is something that you need to bring in the money for security. And the orange energy is something that you know, love to do. Like going out and dancing, if you want to go to a nightclub and just getting a little bit, you know, down and dirty. Whatever it is what you want to do, I just feel like you need to experience more and just enjoy things a little bit more. That is what I'm feeling from that. Let me see, I'm going to pull another card. Oh, I love this. With the 5 of Cups, I feel all of your heart and soul has went into really being at peace. So I feel like I've been a little bit harsh on you, because just the way that all of her energy is coming pouring down and it's just burying itself in the sand. It's almost like, but I'm seeing like you, the way that I'm putting myself in the card now, it's almost like you're going down to the beach and almost maybe making a wish would work. And maybe doing something biodegradable and putting it into the earth and watching it just manifest around you. And as well, I'm also seeing that like when you're covering, let's say you need to put something on the side for right now because you need to focus on yourself or you need to focus on something, okay? That energy is still going to be there. It's not that it's going to disappear. It's your energy, it's your idea, it's your thoughts. No one can take that from you. That came from you. That energy came from you and it will come back to you. That's what I'm picking up here, okay? So it's good things come back around, okay? So if anything is kind of a little bit like you're not sure, like you're feeling like, sorry, that's I don't know how to explain the feeling I have that you have, but it's very like, just don't know what to do. Just kind of like a little angsty. Is angsty a word? I don't know. Is it aggy? I don't know. One more card. One for the road. 9 of Swords. So this is what I meant about you're working yourself to the point where you're going to get exhausted and you're going to find it hard to sleep. And a lot of people are finding it hard to sleep these days because of the energy change in the Earth's atmosphere, all of everything that's going on outside of us and inside of us and all of that. But I feel like you are going to start having warning signs from your dreams. You're going to start to feel like when you wake up you got hit by a bus, because you probably did. You are definitely someone who is, I'm picking that up, you're definitely an astral realm warrior, like a light warrior. And when you might not always remember your dreams, but you will wake up feeling like you got hit by a bus or you were in an actual chaotic war in the astral realm. That's the energy I'm getting here. And it's like you are being protected by your spirit, guys. I feel like you have a really strong connection with a moose or something with antlers, a moose or a deer or something with antlers. Don't know why, that's a spirit animal that's coming up for you. And also birds, obviously, or ravens or anything like that. But I do feel like you are being protected, okay? Just know Cassiel just popped in there. The angel Cassiel just popped in and said, this is also my doing. I am trying to give this person a little bit of time to rest, okay? But it's also like, it's almost like your astral self is like, no, I must go, I must do this. My body will be fine. It's okay. We'll work through it. It's like your astral's kind of being a little bit of a biatch. This is what I'm picking up. So I feel like, you know, going to bed and saying, right, setting the intention. I don't want to do any of the work tonight in my dreams. I want to have a nice, relaxing, deep sleep that is just me on a beach somewhere chilling out. I feel like that's where we want to get you to. So you can wake up and feel refreshed, because I feel like it's just a downward spiral and it's just like, oh, it's very subtle at the minute, but the more it happens, you're going to get to this point where you're just like, oh, face palm. Okay. So that is all that I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all next time I am here on the channel. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired now. So I'm going to go to bed. I will see you all in the future. Good.